All right, so after, I'm sure there's probably more typos or misspellings than because I was moving, my brain was moving faster than I was writing, but I realized I spelled conflict. So there's my T, it's not a K anymore, and there's probably something else here. I just happened to notice that right away. Okay, 5th paragraph, our last one here that we're doing today.
Isn't it the 4th, actually?
Well, it is, you're right, it's the 4th paragraph. I said 5th. 4th paragraph, which is the 3rd one we're doing today. I was looking at 4 and thinking, no, that's wrong. It's one after that, but no. Okay, 4th paragraph is our climax and resolution. So what event in the story reveals how the conflict will work out, whether the problem will be solved or not? That is our climax, okay? And then after we get our climax here, it's what is the outcome for the main characters at the end of the story. That is our resolution. So the resolution doesn't necessarily have to be happy, and in this case, it's not going to be, right? Okay, so what is our climax? At what point do we realize whether the problem has actually been solved or not? What does Genghis Khan see? He sees
a dead viper
in the water that was cut by the throat.
Yeah. So, climax, GK sees, he sees a viper.
What's the viper look like?
They're like snakes with big fangs.
It's a poisonous snake. And we can look at pictures of that another time. Not while we're doing this. Okay, and so he sees that the viper's throat has been slit, right? And what did that mean for the water? It meant
Poison.
That the poison went everywhere.
water was poisoned, right? So that's our climax.
So
The water
if the
was
water
poisoned.
If the water was poisoned, does that mean that he could die if he drank it?
Yes, he would have died if he had drank it. Okay, so what does he realize?
That that his bird was only trying to save him.
Yeah, he realized the hawk was trying to save him. So, or he did save him, right?
H, save him.
Realized hawk saved him. All right. Because the hawk twice stopped him from drinking the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And actually, I guess ultimately it was the 3rd time. He stopped him from drinking 3 times. He just got killed the 3rd time. So, hawk 3 times stopped GK from drinking
Mom, why'd you do 3
the
X's?
water. Because he stopped him 3 times. He just died.
Why didn't you
the
write
3rd
3
time,
times
right?
like where it says 3 times kills hot?
Like that, 2 times.
Well, at this point, he had only stopped him twice.
Well, and then
The 3rd time, so it was ultimately 3 times because he filled his cup a 3rd time. The hawk ended up getting killed that 3rd time.
Mm-hmm.
And it spilled.
Okay, so how does Genghis Khan feel at this point?
Sad.
Yeah, he regrets it, right? So GK,
His best friend.
yeah, he's very regretful. So he regrets it, because he didn't trust his hawk, right? So he regrets it and he's sad. We'll say sad. So ultimately, what does he realize? Our
That
resolution here. He learned a valuable lesson, right?
that he has to figure out what's happening before he does an action.
That's one thing, yeah, like he needs more information before he acts. But also, does acting out of anger, is that ever a good idea to just act out of anger?
Or let your temper control you.
Yeah, don't let your temper control you. I like that. So don't let temper control you.
Because you tell me all the time.
It's a valuable lesson to learn. Okay, so we've gone through our 3 story sequence chart paragraphs here. I know that many of you right now are still deep into Faces of History and working on that. And with the extension of our social distancing, it's not necessarily self-isolating, but our social distancing because of the coronavirus, we will not be getting together to do Faces of History because that was due to be on, I believe, April 24th. So Miss Amber, Miss Rachel, and I are looking for a way that we can do that online, be it by videos or through Zoom. So we're going to let you know what that's going to look like later. So I realize that if you're really working on Faces of History, which we still encourage you to complete Faces of History, you might not be in a place where you're ready to do a critique, and that's okay. So this is something that can be done in May when Faces of History is totally done, or if you guys are at a place with your Faces of History paper where you can work on a critique, then I encourage you to do that. So, all right, we love you guys, we miss you all, and we'll see you next week.